truth. It's a dangerous word, isn't it? Everyone says they want the truth, but what they really want is comfort. You give them the cold, hard truth, and they'll run screaming for the hills. But you mix in just a little bit of honesty. Now that's where the magic happens. You sprinkle a tiny selective truth in the right moment, and it's like handing out candy to a child. They trust you. They never see the knife behind your back. It's all about disarming them with their own desires, their own need to believe they found someone genuine in this world of masks and mirrors. Let me tell you something about people. They're suckers for a good lie dressed up as the truth. You ever see a magician at work? The trick isn't in the sleight of hand. It's in making the audience believe they've figured it out. You let them catch a glimpse of the trick, a flash of the truth, and they'll trust you. It's not about lying outright. No, it's about selective honesty. Give them a taste, just a taste, and they'll eat out of the palm of your hand. Take the office worker. Let's call him Mike. Mike's a good guy, follows the rules, thinks the best of people. He's got this boss, a real shark in a suit. Now, the boss knows that if he's all teeth, all the time, the staff will turn against him. So every once in a while, he does something unexpected. He lets his guard down. Maybe he shares a story about his humble beginnings, a struggle he overcame. It's true, but it's just a sliver of the truth. He lets Mike see his human side, makes him feel like they're the same. And what happens? Mike lets his own guard down. He trusts the boss now, doesn't see the dagger waiting behind the smile. It's a little bit of honesty, just enough to disarm him, make him a loyal pawn. Oh, it works in relationships too. You ever watch a couple fight? They go back and forth, slinging words like knives, each trying to land a fatal blow. But then one of them, usually the smarter one, does something clever. They step back, drop their defenses, and say something honest. You're right, they admit. I did screw up. I'm sorry. And in that moment, they lower their partner's guard, make them think they've won. But it's all a ruse. Because now, the other one feels safe, vindicated. They don't see the trap closing in. A little truth, just a sliver, and suddenly you've got them wrapped around your finger. They think they've got the upper hand, but it's you who's controlling the game. Think about the politicians. Oh, they're the real masters of this art. They stand up there, in front of the crowd, and they give a speech. It's all lies, mostly, but they always throw in a nugget of truth, just a tiny piece, something relatable, something the audience knows deep down. I understand your struggles, they say, and people believe it. They eat it up. He's one of us, they think. But it's a con, all of it. That little piece of honesty is the hook that reels them in. Once they've swallowed it, they'll believe anything that comes next. It's not the lie that fools them. It's the truth. You know what the best part is? People want to be fooled. They beg for it in their own way. They want to believe there's someone out there who's different, someone who isn't playing the game. So, you give them that illusion. You play the honest fool, the generous friend. You give them a little gift, a tiny bit of kindness, and they fall for it every time. They don't realize that the gift comes with strings attached, that the honesty is just a leash wrapped around their neck, and by the time they figure it out, it's already too late. I once knew a guy who owed me money. Now he was a slippery one, always looking for an angle, trying to get out of paying up. So I did something unexpected. I forgave a part of his debt. It's okay, I told him. I know times are tough. And you should have seen the look on his face. He couldn't believe it. He thought I was being generous, thought I was cutting him a break. But in that moment, he became mine. He'd do anything for me after that, out of gratitude, out of guilt. A little bit of selective generosity, and suddenly he was like putty in my hands. It's all a game, you see. And the best part? They think they're winning. They think they found someone genuine, someone they can trust. But trust is just a tool. It's a handle you can use to twist the knife deeper. You don't lie to people to fool them, you tell them the truth, just enough of it. It's like giving a starving man a taste of food and then pulling it away. He'll do anything for another bite. And by the time he realizes the meal was poisoned, it's already too late. So remember this. The next time someone tells you the truth, the next time someone seems generous, ask yourself, what's the catch? What's the price? Because in this world, nothing comes for free. Every gift, every honest word is a trap. And the people who fall for it, well, they get exactly what they deserve. After all, it's not the lie that kills them. It's the truth they chose to believe. And that, my friends, is the real joke. They never see it coming, do they? The truth is the sharpest weapon of all, and when wielded just right, it cuts deeper than any lie ever could.